בוקר טוב חברים,
בוקר אור
טוב טוב, איכה פרק ג' פסוק ה' בנה עליי ויקף ראש ותלאה. Rashi explains ויקפני, הקיפני בראש ותלאה. Meaning, it was so many tzarot, so many pain and problems, as if he built around me a wall so high, okay? And the wall was made out of rosh utla'ah. Rosh means bitter, la'ana rosh. Right? Utla'ah means yegi'ah, when you work hard. So, Omer HaNavi HaKadosh Baruch Hu, הוא הקיף אותי כאלו צרות, so much pain and bitterness. Rashi Perushani explains what is rosh betla'a. אומר רש"י ומדרש אגדה, ראש זה נבוכדנצר. לגלות יהויכין, ותלאה זה נבוזרדן שגמר המכה בימי צדקיהו והילעני. So בנה עליי ויקף ראש ותלאה, לפי הסקר פשט של רש"י, Hashem surrounded me with walls, ראש, the head, ותלאה, it means got me to be so tired. ומה הכוונה? ראש זה נבוכדנצר הרשע. He was the first exile was during Nebuchadnezzar הרשע, when he took 11 years before the Horban, Beit Rishon, 11 years before the Horban, he took Yehoiachin, he was the king of Am Yisrael, among with him 10,000, the greatest Hachamim ba'Am Yisrael, 3,000 from Shevet Yehuda and 7,000 from the rest of the Shevatim. 10, the biggest Hachamim ba'Am Yisrael, he took them Galut to Babel. By the way, among that 10,000 Hachamim, Mordechai HaTzadik was one of them. That's one out of 10,000, you can imagine. If Mordechai was one out of 10,000, you can imagine as a Hachamim Ayushama. So the first slap we got, it was when Nebuchadnezzar took the biggest Hachamim on a Galut to Babel. 11 years after, who came? He sent his commander, Rav Tabahim Nebuzradan. He sent him, and he did the actual Horban. And how many people he murdered in Yerushalayim, in Beit HaMikdash? Unbelievable. זה מה שאומר, הראש, זה מי זה הראש הזה? זה הוא, נבוכדנצר הרשע. And the one who finished the Makkah was Nebuzradan. אז זה מה שאומר, הקיף אותי בהתחלה ובסוף, the beginning and the end. beginning זה היה נבוכדנצר הרשע, and the end was Nebuzradan.
again, הוא חריב בית המקדש השני?
טיטוס. ממשיך.
He's from the descendant of Nebuchadnezzar?
No, Esau. His nephew is Onkelos. The Targum that you read, Onkelos Ager, that's his nephew.
הוא קשור לשמשון. אחד מזה, זה מה של שמשון הגיבור. אמרנו פה.
גוליית, מישהו אחד. לא קרח, אבל זה אוקיי.
טיטוס גריק?
מה?
טיטוס גריק?
ואני, כן. יאללה. פסוק ט' בחמור אייזק.
פסוק ט'. גם כי אזעק
מחילה. פסוק ו', סבבה.
במחשכים הושיבני כמתי עולם.
Now he describes when we came to the foreign land, what happened to us? You know, some people, they leave their country and they go to a different country. You ask him, so how is America? Baruch Hashem, we happy here. You know,
ירושלים של זהב, ניו יורק של כסף.
Baruch Hashem, you know, we happy here. We make business, we got to see the family growing and the community, right? If you ask him, would you go back to your country? Are you crazy over there? Hitler, Assad, Saddam. We don't want to go there. And the Rebbe describes us, what was his journey. And the next few pesukim, it's a chain. And it describes each ring a different kind of pain. Ma'abu Am Yisrael. So step one, we went to the galut. We went to a foreign land. And we were in a place of choshech, darkness. That alone is painful. A person take somebody in somewhere, country he doesn't know, culture, name everything, and you're alone over there. You go to sleep at the boche, and especially if you came from a very, very wealthy family, the most powerful country, the people look up to Yerushalayim and to the Jews, and now it got thrown so far. And remember, at that time, all the families are broken already. Most got killed, so the few who got to Babel become broken. And once we got to Babel, what do you think happened to us? I was in a very dark place. You know how far, how bad? Take a dead person. What do you do with him? You bury him. You bury him in a grave. How dark is a grave? There is no drop of light. Correct? As if already a couple generations, זה כמו שמתים שכבר כמה דורות כבר אמר, couple generations already passed by. Think about a dead person in a grave already for 50 years. How dark is that place? אומר, זה היה חושך שלנו. And if you think that's over, מה פתאום? פסוק זין. גדר בעדי. I was in a dark place, which that alone, it's enough of a pain. But it's not enough. Ma'asa. Gadar ba'adi, he put a fence. So, velo it says, so I couldn't run away. Okay. But I'm in dark. You know, when you're in a dark place, there is no light. Klum, klum. You see nothing. Not moon, not stars. There is no any light. You'll bump yourself to the walls and to the trees. In addition to that, what's the chance I can run away? Anyway, I don't see anything anyway. And anyway, but not enough. He locked me with handcuffs and chains that's made out of copper. You know how heavy is it? He put it on my legs. Okay?
weights.
את הווייטס האלו, and now, מה אתה רוצה? The chains is on me. I cannot move. You locked me. I'm in a dark place. You know what? There is maybe still hope. What's the hope? I'll scream, please, have pity. Again, you're in darkness. you are surrounded with walls, you are tied, what's the chance you can get out of here? No, zero chance. But maybe there is. I'll scream. Look what happened in Pasuk Het. Gam. Mitch. Maybe you'll think if I'm going to scream, somebody's going to hear me. פתאום, סתם תפילתי, close all the windows, I don't want to hear anything. הקדוש ברוך הוא סגר את שערי תפילה, לא רוצה לשמוע כלום. אומר הנביא, זה היה המצב של עם ישראל. You think it's done? פסוק ט' לכבוד עידן. You know, even people, the biggest murderers in jail, somehow they're gonna find a way to escape from the pipe of the jail. Stories happened.
But they call them after.
Right? And so they can run away. Omer, I'm tired. I don't see anything. He closed the windows. I could scream to the walls. Nobody hears. Maybe that's enough? No. Gadal derachai bagazit. He put walls of strong rocks and stones on the way. Netivotai iva. Even the roads from the jail, from the place where I was at, everything is crooked. So even if I try to run away, let's assume I was able. The up and downs, everything is sealed in a way that even if you dream you can get out, you can't. And if you think maybe I could, at the end of the day, there is always something what to do, some way that maybe I could somehow try to get out of there. Count Pasuk Yud B'Chavod. Adov Orev Huli. The bear is there waiting for me. Ari B'Mistarim. Ha'aryeh is hidden. אני רוצה שלציבור דבר יפה שראיתי. מה הכוונה הדוב והאריה? So there's a sefer, it's called Lechem Dim'ah. It's an amazing book on sefer megillot Eichah. He explains the nature is that the lion, Aryeh, is out to hunt. A bear and a lion, who is stronger? The lion, for sure. So who's hiding always?
Dove.
The dove. The dove is by nature, he hides. He doesn't want to be seen. And who walks like a king? That's the lion. Here, it's the opposite. Umot ha'olam, the goyim are the bear. And who is the Aryeh? Am Israel. You know what happened now? The Aryeh, the lion, b'mistarim. He is hiding.
And the dove is outside.
And the dove and the bear and Umot ha'olam are there to hunt. Do you know why we lost as nation? You know, you hear the UN, how they talk about the Israel land. They're blind. Well, don't you see Muslim Israel? Well, don't you see Muslim Arabs? What? It's something unbelievable. All the nations are against us.
Even we are hit.
We're getting hit. You see pictures. Babies getting killed. And we're not even killing any other nations. If they get any war, they will wipe the enemies. We are so careful. And after all, we get bashed every day. Every day. And look at the Shahwar. From the Beit al-Lavan. I know it's all politics, but think of what he said, Biden. What was this week, last week? When you said about Israel. Since the time of Golda Meir, ככה לא היה כזה ממשלה. Run your country before you talk about other countries. Look at yourself. באיזה guts. They feel so free to talk about us, however they want. ואיפה זה מגיע? זה הפסוק הזה. זה דוב עורב הוא לי, והאריה, we have to protect us. We have to, I want to say, אתה אריה! אתה מלך! And again, I'm not coming from point of view that power. That's not the point. We were respected by all nations. We are the Nasikh, we are the son of a king. והיה לנו תורה, והיה לנו עם ישראל חכמים, והיה לנו בית המקדש, והיה לנו נביאים, והיה לנו שכינה. And now we're being treated less than a slave. Less than a slave. דוב עורב הוא לי. הדוב מחכה לי. מחכה. תדעו לכם, הקדוש ברוך הוא said, before we even passed the Jordan at the time of Moshe Rabbeinu. It's amazing. The Torah was given to Am Yisrael, Parashat Behar, and Parashat Bechukotai, every day in advance, before we even came to the land. Hashem אומר לנו, A, B, C, D. Listen to me. אני אומר לכם עכשיו, before you enter that, before you enter, this land you're getting is on a condition. You keep Torah, you get this country. You don't keep Torah, בחרף השם, בעזרת השמיים, לא יהיה מטר, ואתם תלכו לגלות. Hashem said it up front to Am Yisrael before we even entered.
And still they didn't listen.
ותדעו לכם, כל מגילת איכה was ברחמים. And after all זה רחמים. Because the amount of years that Hashem was waiting, and the rishut and the hata'im that happened, היה עד השמיים.
But still negative them. You have like 10,000 big rabbanim. Those big rabbanim. Still you have a lot of other rabbanim. So still Torah there.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like Hashem harab beit hamikdash. Shalach Nebuchadnezzar leharog le'aber. But we still have a lot of hachamim was last at that time.
Do you know the biggest
لكن سدوم وعمورة له 50 حرب هاعير. أفهون ليش עכשיו you say 10,000 חכמים great רבנים were in ארץ ישראל.
ומה עשו חכמים? מה עשו?
whatever עשו, you have חכמים שאומרים דת ודין.
Can you open a minute? Let's see.
Okay, you have חטאים, but you have נגד them, you have קדושים.
Can you, Mr. Azam, you wanna open to פרק א' פניך? תסתכל מה כתוב שם. Where is it?
Verse 675.
פרק א' פסוק ו'.
ויצא בת ציון כל הדרה.
ויצא מבת ציון כל הדרה. The beauty of Yerushalayim left. Continue.
היו שריה כאיילים לא מעשאו מרעה וילכו ולקבוע מרודה.
היו שריה כאיילים. What does it mean? היו שריה כאיילים.
Her leaders were like deers.
What's the connection between the deers and the חכמים?
לא חכמים, שרים.
מה זה שרי? שרי תורה.
שרי תורה.
שוב אחד מה? ממשלה?
שרי.
מה פתאום? שרי.
רק הממשלה עכשיו.
אסור להבדיל בין הטמא לטהור. מה פתאום? אני חושב, שרים הכוונה חכמי ישראל. So what's the connection between the deers and חכמי ישראל? Yes, Isaac. You're a good listener. Yes. What's the answer?
Just like each deer puts their head down into the next one.
When
They're afraid.
When there is shirav, יש חום and no water. מה עושים?
They put their heads into the next one.
חכמים tell us that the deers, כשיש שרב, there is heat, מה הם עושים? What they do, the deers, they put כל אחד שם his head under his friends. הוא לא מסתכל, he doesn't look. אומר סורתו חכמי ישראל, ראו מה עושים עם ישראל, and instead of getting up, bang on the תיבה, the בימה, and give מוסר, לא נתנו הוכחה.
Were they getting killed for it?
בוודאי,
So,
בוודאי.
so then they were
מה זה
scared.
kill? אתה רואה את הפשע ואתה לא מוחה?
אבל זה
It's like
שחטו אותם.
מי שחטו.
meaning with the story that לקחו את הנביאים וזה
מי שחטו?
והרגו, בני ישראל.
ודאי שעשו.
Right, so they're killing them, they were scared for the lives. זה הרי-
יפה מאוד, זה היה לפני 180, אבל אחר כך מה עשיתם? You know, יש מסכת שבת, בראשון בעזרת השם, in דף נ"ה, the Gemara brings down, אמר הקדוש ברוך הוא לגבריאל, לך ורשום על מצחן של צדיקים תו של דיו. Hashem says to the Gabriel of the time of the Hurban, go right on the forehead of the tzaddikim, take ink and make a line. Why? שלא ישלטו בהם מלאכי חבלה. So no bad angels will be able to touch them. Who? The tzaddikim. And תו של דם על מצחם של רשעים. On the forehead of the רשעים, mark red. כדי שישלטו בהם מלאכי חבלה. When you see a car accident, Birmingham, 2 died, 1 got saved. How did it happen? יש מלאך, specific מלאך, that he announced בשמיים, פנו דרך. If I remember correctly, his name is הראל. והראל, the malach, he announced פנו דרך. מה זה פנו דרך? Save him. So when a car accident happens, you see parents can die and the little baby in the car seat got saved. How is it possible? יש מלאך, פק, מכריז, he announced, a second before, זה מה שיקרה. And he's being saved, כמלאך שומר עליו. You have to know everything in the world, every move, הכל בהשגחה למעלה בשמיים. So הקדוש ברוך הוא אומר, even though I'm going to bring Horban, and thousands and millions of people will die, but not everybody. Hashem puts mark, red, red, black, black, red, red, black, black. וככה אמר השם למלאך גבריאל, to do. שב לצדיקים פה מלאכי חבלה. וזה עידן הילר, אומרת הגמרא, אמרה מידת הדין לפני הקדוש ברוך הוא, ריבונו של עולם, מה נשתנו אלו מאלו? Whether רשעים are any different than the tzaddikim. That's midat hadin omeret. Whether רשעים are any different than tzaddikim. Why don't you kill also the tzaddikim? אמר לה הללו tzaddikim גמורים. Not 5149. tzaddikim גמורים 100%. והללו רשעים גמורים. They have to get punished. They have to get saved. So fun. You got this one? אמרה לפניו ריבונו של עולם היה בידם למחות ולא מיחו. You can be a great tzaddik. Why didn't you rebuke the one next to you? You saw him, in shul. You saw him outside. You saw him in the business. You saw what he's doing. Why didn't you stop him? So, we look at the tzaddik gamur. So don't put this black ink, a sign on his forehead. But also red also. Well, he's not right. אמר לה גלוי וידוע לפניי שאם יחו בהם לא יקבלו מהם. Because I know, אומר השם למידת הדין, I know that if the tzaddikim היו מוחים, would rebuke the people, nobody would listen to them. So מה אתה רוצה? אני יודע שאם היו צדיקים מוכיחים, they would give תוכחה and מוסר to the people, no one will listen to them. So they don't deserve to get killed. They deserve to get saved. Yes or no? אמרה לפניו ריבונו של עולם, אם לפניך גלוי, להם מי גלוי? You know that. They said they don't know that if they're going to give Musa, they're not going to listen. They tried. אומרת הגמרא, והקדוש ברוך הוא קיבל את זה, he accepted the claim, וגם הם נענשו.
As long as you know your crowd, you're going to tell them, they're going to tell you, mind your business.
First tell, and then let them say, mind your own business.
How come they got saved?
Hold on. That's one. You know, so number one, you see that every person was being judged individual. Every person among the also tzaddikim. Now I want to tell you another
What I
thing.
meant, like, בזכותם to save ארץ ישראל.
בזכותם, לא שמעו לחכמים, לא שמעו. היו מחללי שבתות, היו עובדי עבודה זרה, גילוי עריות. רבותיי, מה זה גילוי עריות? If I'm going to tell you the stories, you're going to say, אנחנו צדיקים. We deserve it, megillot, you're going to tell me. עם איזה סיפורים, אשת רעהו, מה היו עושים with married women? עם איזה סיפורים, השם ישמור. המלכים, המון, בעל אמו. One of the kings for Am Israel, he went with his mother. She tells him, ממקום שבאת אין לך הנאה. You got zero pleasure. You come from me, but אין הנאה. אמרה לה, I'm not for any pleasure, only to להכעיס את הקדוש ברוך הוא. מלך! If that's the leaders, מה העם? And if I keep telling you מה שהיה שם, תגיד, וואו, רבי מונה, השם רחמן. כמה שנים צריך, how many years to wait? How come it didn't wipe them so fast right away? Just learn a little bit the history. You'll flip. You know, Yirmiyah, Navim. You know what they did to Yirmiyah? You know what they did to Yeshaya? Yeshaya Navi. The biggest book in the whole Tanakh is Yeshaya. 64, 66 Parakim.
His grandson.
That's Menashe. Wait. Very lovely. Yeshaya says, Gevi natati lemakim. ולחיי לא מורטים. היה בא מביא להם מוסר. They beat him up. They pulled his hair. ולחיי למורטים. They pulled my beard out. מרטולות השערות, ישעיה הנביא. אתה יודע איזה רשעים היו בעם ישראל? meaning הפסוקים שלנו, אם אתה עושה מידה כנגד מידה, זה כאילו, מה זה פייר? זה כאילו מגיע אפילו even more. אבל השם לא עשה ככה. אבל מינימום זה מידה כנגד מידה, בוודאי שהיה שם. אבל החכמים, למה אתם לא מוכיחים? always the תוכחה על החכמים, למה לא מוכיחים? Now, if you look in the end of Parashat Beshalach, I want to show you something amazing.
It's on the Chachamim to give rebuke.
Yeah.
It's their responsibility. No one has to do Chachamim.
No. Tochaha, each one has to give Tochaha to his friend. But who knows the halachot and know what Tochaha to say? It's the Chachamim.
They do their thing and they do their own thing.
Who's they and who's
Chachamim
there?
live their lives in their houses. Most people live their lives in their
No,
houses.
you're absolutely wrong. We are in the same boat.
If they see what happened to Yirmiyah, if they see they put him in tar and they beat him up, they don't want the same thing, so they're afraid. So why would they do anything? They have a reason. They have something to rely on. That
Maybe, but after all, Navi has no choice. Navi has no choice. If Navi gets nevuah and he doesn't say, Hayam mita. Navi kovesh nevuato Hayam mita. That's why Yosef, how come Yosef, he sent his dreams to his brothers? You see, they hate you. Be quiet. Because his dream was in a sense נבואה. And he couldn't stop. הוא היה חייב להגיד את הנבואה שלו, I know to his brothers. ירמיה couldn't stop. הוא היה חייב להגיד את הנבואה. But after all, what do you know? תגיד תוכחה. Now you don't have to bash. Do something. Look nice. Invite him over. Look him to the side. We can. You try. בוא תסתכל ברשת ושלח. פסוק ד' on page 201. תראו משהו. It's amazing. On page 201, עם ישראל just left מצרים. Just left ים סוף. מפה מתן תורה. They got to רפידים. פסוק א', ואין מים לשתות העם. If we don't have AC, how come it's so hot? Why don't you take it? It's only AC. If there is only bagels with cream cheese and something else, but where is the eggs? Where is the avocado? Where? If there is no coffee in the morning, what? Where is the coffee? Why is it only tea? If you have coffee, tea, sugar, no milk. Why there is no milk? If you got no water, no water. And mine restored. פסוק ב' וירא העם עם משה. עם ישראל are fighting with משה ויאמרו תנו לנו מים ונשתה. פסוק ג' ויצמא שם העם למים. עם ישראל are very thirsty. וירא העם על משה ויאמר למה זו העלית לנו ממצרים להמית אותי ואת בניי? Why did you take me out of Mitzrayim so we could die in the midbar? Where is water? We need the water. Now, did not ask
they are right.
Hold on. Did I say no? Are you jumping on me?
No, I'm not jumping.
Yeah, but it's okay.
No, see, everything you say, AC, coffee, okay, you can swallow it, but no water.
Okay. So, פסוק ד' ויצעק משה אל אדוני לאמור מה יעשה לעם הזה עוד מעט וסקלוני. ריבונו של העולם, what do you want me to do to these people? They're going to stone me. Very soon they're going to stone me. If Moshe Rabbeinu says, Od ma'at uskaluni, he is not in point.
He's not joking.
Hazal tell us they were holding rocks. Who's the rabbi? Where's the rabbi? Are we waiting for him? Outside, I want to see his car. Boom! We're going to bash, smash his windows. Where's the rabbi? Im abanim hakim le Moshe. Moshe Rabbeinu, when he said, Od ma'at uskaluni, he saw already the rocks in their hands. Now, you can say, listen, they're thirsty. You have the right to stone the rabbi. You agree?
I agree.
Yeah. I know my clients. I never been at Moshe. How about that? All right? He sees the rocks in the hands. He
pushed them to go, and now you're not.
Yeah. You're right. You always.
No, I'm not gonna say, but I have to.
Yeah.
In their
you have
shoes.
to feel for them. Yeah.
I have to be in their shoes.
I gotta be in Moshe's shoes. קיצור, משה אומר להשם, ומעט וסקלוני. תראו מה השם אומר למשה עם פסוק. read עזר, maybe יהיה תיקון.
ויאמר אדמוני משה, עבור לפני העם, וקח פתיחה מזקני ישראל ומטתך אשר הכית בו את היאור, קח בידיך והלכת.
ויאמר השם אל משה, עבור לפני העם. Do you know what does it mean, עבור לפני העם?
אל תפחד מהרבנים.
No. Tell me what does it mean, עבור לפני העם?
Pass through, in front of the people.
Yani, don't come from the back door. Go בדרך המלך. Let them see you. Hashem, how can you say that to Moshe Rabbeinu? He's afraid. תראו מה אומר רש"י הקדוש, an amazing רש"י. אומר רש"י, מה אומר רש"י? עבור לפני, וראה אם יסכלוך. למה הוצאת לעז על בניי? Why did you talk about my children? I want to see if somebody's going to throw a rock on you. תבוא בבקשה. Did anybody throw a rock on you, Moshe?
No.
So למה אתה אמרת עמד וסקלוני? הייתה מקרוך אומר למשה, זה משה רבנו.
But Moshe Rabbeinu knows his people.
He knows, והשם יודע את הבנים שלו. Hashem יודע, נכון, אנשים, when they get crazy, they get upset, the rocks, but at the end, on Moshe, they're not going to throw rocks.
Like you see now what they're doing now in Israel, for example.
And nobody took any gun and shot. And nobody took any gun and shot. In any other countries, the government would already burn and shot. Here, yes, there is flame, but no bullet, Baruch Hashem. We hope nothing is going to happen. And remember, it's also, we are so close to Tisha B'Av. Satan, he will מחכה. I bet you after Tisha B'Av, the whole thing starts to slow down. זה ככה זה. So yes, flame in the hedges, but that's a norah. It's terrible. At the end of the day, it's terrible. But did anybody took any gun?
No.
They told the threat. I hear everything. At the end, anybody took any gun? Now, I'm not saying it's not going to happen, because if you read the Jewish history, we do find that it happened, right? We do find that it happened. But Paul specifically, Moshe Rabbeinu, ועם ישראל במדבר, Hashem says to Moshe Rabbeinu, why did you say that עוד מעט תזכרuni? עבור, אומר רש"י, ותראה אם יזכרוך. That's the message. Give rebuke. But they're not going to take. If you say something, if you say something, you don't know what's going to happen. צריך לדעת listen, to be a leader is not easy. To be a leader is so not easy. And it's much harder to be than not to be. If you're not going to be, the biggest hana'ah is to give it over. It's like a mother who has milk and wants to nurse the baby. All she wants is, baby, get up, so I can nurse you. Right? הנאה הכי גדולה לתלמידי חכמים זה לתת את התורה הלאה. The biggest צער is if he takes his whole חוכמה down to the grave. הוא לא עשה כלום עם כל התורה שלו. And at the end, you want to teach and you want to give, but if the people has shalom, they turn opposite, זה לא פשוט. I want to take you to one Rashi. ותראו משהו גדול מאוד. At least that Rashi encourages me when I feel a little down and not easy. Don't think it's easy sometimes. That's the Rashi. At least I'm telling you, that encourages me to keep going. I know it's hard and you're on top of the hill and it's hard. Keep going. You know why? I want to show you this Rashi. It's Rashi b'Parashat Pinchas on page 465. Wow, 465. So the story here goes like this. Moshe Rabbeinu, before he passed away, says to Hashem, Ribono shel Olam, we should appoint someone to be the leader before I'm going to die. In Moshe Rabbeinu's mind, who he should take over? His sons. But unfortunately, the news was no. Hashem omer le Moshe Rabbeinu, pasuk yudhet. Vayomer Hashem el Moshe, kach lecha et Yoshua bin Nun ish asher ruach bo. Now it says, Hashem tells Moshe Rabbeinu, who should he take? Who should he appoint to be the leader? Yoshua. Beautiful. Pasuk Chavbet. ויעש משה כאשר ציווה השם אותו, ויקח את יהושע. Avi, what does it mean ויקח את יהושע? And he took him. You know, we don't take people. Yeah. We don't take. Even when you married your wife, it says ki yikach ish isha. You don't take her. So maziki. So what do you mean ki yikach ish isha? Ariel, what do you take? You take his mind. Vayikach Korach. I'm talking to you, and I'm taking your mind. What did he tell your wife before you got married? Oh, you were so nice. You took her out and restaurants. You promised her the world, and she felt bad. Right? And the next thing she said to herself, I'm under the huppah, but the mullah because you took it away. Right? She woke up and I'm sure she's happy now. But all I'm saying is,
לקח her mind.
יפה. בתורה, לקחת, it means your mind. You don't touch anybody. כי ייקח איש אישה, אני מדבר, I'm convincing you and I'm taking your mind to me. We're going to find it so many times in the whole Torah. לקיחה, you don't take someone.
Physically.
No, it's not physically. I'm talking to you and I'm convincing you. It says here, Vayikach et Yehoshua. You don't take Yehoshua. Somebody who spoke to him and he spoke and he spoke and he spoke.
But
And
maybe
he spoke.
he took from his hand, it come with me.
Maybe, but I know Torah a little bit more and you'll show you something that you're going to agree with me in a minute. Hold on. So what the Vayikach, who diber, he had to talk to me and he had to convince him to become a leader. What do you have to convince? Don't you want to be a leader? The answer is no. No. Because the responsibility is so big. And every wrong move, you're going to pay the price. By the way, Yoshua had no sons.
Or girls.
You know why? They are honest.
Not saying that.
No, it was a punishment. When Am Yisrael, they were in the war, it was one night. Yoshua said, let's wait. And it was wives that they were waiting for their husband to be with them, and he kept them in the war. וזה אמר הקדוש ברוך הוא ליהושע, אתה החזקת אותם, אתה בנים לא תזכה. You know, people that they work for mikveh nashim, you don't know how careful you got to be there. You have no idea. I have a friend in Mexico. I have a friend in Mexico. His mother was Balanit, but she had a mikveh in her house. And people used to come there. She was a Balanit. The woman who, she's watching the woman in the deep, so everything, so she had a mikveh. Huh?
They're called Balanit.
Yeah, Balanit. She's the woman that takes care.
Supervise the girls when they go to the mikveh that they are
Why
sharing.
they call Balanit? She's the head of the
Huh?
family. Why the Balanit?
مش أحياء على mikveh. Anyway, so she had a mikveh in her house. And this story I heard from her son, in Mexico. And it was one night, the lady came, let's say she kept the mikveh open till 11 o'clock. So she came, let's say 11:05. No. It was past 11. And she didn't want to let her in. And she begged her, please, let me in. No. Well, if it's not going to do beheter, my husband is going to do be'isur. Habibi, 11 is 11. Go home. Come tomorrow. And she didn't let her in. The next thing is, she broke her leg and she's a limp till today.
The Balanit.
And she blames herself. And she says, I know what I got this. אני לא נתתי לאישה להיכנס למקווה שלי. Okay, I agree that you have time, but sometimes you don't be, talk to the walls. You got to be sometimes understanding. שומע עזר. She is a limp till today. It's not easy. מאוד מאוד קשה.
Why she's connected to this?
כי היא ביקשה ללכת לטבול, ובעלה תלכי הביתה. הליכה. She came to the mikveh של הלרה. היא אמרה את זה. I know, השם פרש מי, לא ריחמתי על אישה, בהיתר, שעשה באיסור הבא. מידה זה כרת. You have a mikveh, יש לך אחריות. יהושע is a leader, יש לך אחריות. He was to become to have sons, זה לא פשוט. כביכול his legacy is out. למה? You kept the husbands away from the wives, הוא נענש על זה. To be a leader, רבותיי, זה לא משחק ילדים, it's not easy. Look at Rashi, with this we're going to finish. אומר רש"י בפרשת פנחס. מה זה ויקח את יהושע? לקחו בדברים. He spoke to him with words. Now you see why Rashi said he did not give you pshat, Mr. Azar. והודיעו מתן שכר פרנסי ישראל לעולם הבא. The only push that you can get someone to pull him out the kollel to be a rabbi if you tell them the reward that you're going to get in Olam Hazeh, get nothing. People, whatever you do, people that blame you, Lashon Hara, bad mouth, akol, and it's not fair. Nobody cares. That's the position. To be a leader, you give 100% and you get 0, and people also blame you. So what you get is here, nothing. Don't think it's easy. It's a lot of pain. It's painful. But after all, Amar Moshe Yoshua, not here, בעולם הבא, a big reward is waiting for you. ראית מה כתוב פה? עולם הזה, הודעה, it's not going to convince Yoshua. And trust me, this line is in my heart all day long. לפעמים אתה עושה כל כך הרבה, and then people stab you. And after all, you have to accept them as if nothing happened. But it's okay. That's a position. This is it. It's not easy, but Allah is waiting for you. Now let's go back here. They're not going to. Did you try? I tried, and look, okay. You had to try. That's why. Allah.